for people who don't know much about your team, your program, could you just explain, like, for our viewers, what they can expect from your team this season?
Well, we'll have an energetic bunch. We have, I think they'll be fan favorites. They give their best. They give everything that I ask them to give. And I think if fans come out and watch, I think they'll get hooked to the men's tennis and tennis in general.
Who are the players? Is this on?
It's on.
Okay. Who are the players for fans to watch out for?
We have a terrific senior named Jason Lee. Jason has had a great Penn State career. He's been a little nicked up for most of his career. Unfortunately, he's had some injuries, but this year he's healthy. He's committed to trying to make the NCAA championships, both in singles and doubles, and he's got a terrific game. And I've been coaching a long time, and he's a very talented player. It's fun to at least have 1 year with him.
Coach, are there any other teams, doubles or a singles performer, who could possibly make Big Ten or NCAA tournament?
We really have stressed our #1 doubles team, Russell Bader and Jason Lee, making the NCAA championships. That's our ultimate goal, is to have a doubles team in the NCAA championships. And they've started the year off very strong, beating some ranked teams. So we feel with continued hard work that they have a legitimate shot to make the NCAA championships as a doubles tandem in the NCAA championships.
Your team has started off 6-2, very impressive start with a win over Princeton and some close showings against other good ranked teams. How do you feel about the beginning of your season?
Pretty much where we thought as a coaching staff we'd be. We struggle at times. We play well at times. For the most part, though, the effort's been great. We stress, don't give up. Stay in there even till it's match point against you. Stay in there. Anything can happen. And the players believe that they're still in the match no matter what the score is. And we've had some young men come back being down this year. And Princeton was a good example. We had quite a few players down in their matches, and they came back and won close 3-setters. So that sort of gave them the belief system that this could be a good year for them.
What are your expectations for the Big Ten season?
Well, again, you want to try to make realistic goals that you can, and what we've tried to do is be in the upper half of the Big Ten, preferably the top tier, top 4 of the Big Ten. We feel those are realistic goals that we can achieve, that we should at least be striving for, and that's the goals that we set for this year, to be there at the end of the Big Ten season.
The new big project is the new tennis center. Can you describe that a little bit and what your expectations are and your excitement level?
Well, excitement level, there's only 2 people that could be more excited, probably the women's head coach and myself for something of this magnitude. But what it does, it puts us in the, as one of the top, if not the top indoor tennis facilities in the Big Ten. Which ultimately means you have one of the nicest indoor facilities in the country. And so that's just going to help just in recruiting. That's going to help in practice scheduling. It's going to help in hosting NCAA events, hosting professional tennis events on campus. It just opens up a plethora of things that we haven't been able to do in the past, and coming on board this year, seeing that, seeing the prints for it, seeing that it is going to be a reality, it makes me more excited, and because I know how much a great indoor tennis facility helps a program. and it's going to just elevate us. Again, it's a great thing.
This is supposed to be done in 2014. For those people who might not know, what's the layout for the new tennis center?
The layout's going to be 6 courts across for great viewing. You need 6 courts for an indoor collegiate tennis match. So it'll be great viewing for fans, spectators, parents of the players. We'll have 6 across, and then we'll have 4 more courts in the back to warm up on, to host tournaments for. But the real key is to have 6 courts in a row for viewing purposes and for a match day play.
And is there anything else about the tennis center that you're really excited about other than the 6 courts?
I think and I alluded to it earlier, I think it's great that we can do something like this for having professional events. Sometimes fans, State College, Bellefonte, the surrounding areas, maybe we don't really get to see maybe a professional tennis event that often, and we would love to bring something like that here, or a Big Ten event or an NCAA type event. That just really showcases some of the better players in the country, if not the country, in the country or not in the world that we could get here. So something like this on this scale that we've put together will satisfy those things.
Just one final question from me, anyway. Has your adjustment to State College, the winter and everything up here been going well so far?
Moving from the south, coming up here, everybody tells me it's a mild winter so far, so I don't quite believe that, but I'm getting used to it, and I'm just wearing more jackets. But the people at Penn State, the family here at Penn State, couldn't have been nicer to myself and my family, and they've made the transition very smooth.
Any other?
Yeah, I just wanted to find out, first of all, what attracted you to this job here at Penn State?
What attracted me to the job was the Big Ten and the reputation of Penn State, not only with its athletic program, but with its academic program. And I think that's so important, especially for my sport, for tennis, that you really have the best of both worlds academically and athletically, and Penn State is definitely one of those top-tier schools that offer that, and that was a huge selling point for me.
And just one more question: when you first started, where did you see this program, and what direction do you want it to go in, or what direction are you trying to lead it in?
I've had, through my record, I've had success, and I don't want anything less, from my players than what I've had, and I want them to experience that success too. And we're going to continue to keep going and going and going. I mean, that's the way I'm driven. That's the way I'm wired. I wouldn't have come here unless I thought we could win. I wouldn't have come here unless I felt that we could be one of the top teams, not only in the Big Ten but in the nation. And Penn State has all those resources to be able to take a program to that level, especially if you look at our other Olympic sports and the success that they have. There's no reason why the men's tennis program can't have that same type of success, and that's what attracted me here.
Any other questions for Coach? Thank you.